How many versions of you are there inside? And who does most of the talking? A coach that I worked with for a long time introduced me to this idea. He said, imagine a huge board conference table, 30 seats around it. And at each seat is a version of you. There's the sad, quiet version of you. There's the loud 5-year-old. There's the negative Nelly, the purely optimistic one, like all the different versions of me that I experience and that others experience of me. And the real me is the chairman of the board at the head of the table. And they asked me, who have you given the microphone to? And who's had the microphone the most? And what I realized is that all of those versions of me are in there. And some of them are louder than others. Some of them are more angry than others. Some of them grab the mic and just stay on it the whole time. And the real me would almost sit there cowering in the face of all these other versions of me that were kind of acting out, past versions of me, future versions of me. And he's like, you're in charge. It's your microphone. It's your meeting. So pass the mic around. Thank the loud, obnoxious one for his feedback, but then hear what others have to say. And ultimately you decide. That idea and that framing changed my life, because it was no longer like this food fight of everybody there just screaming and shouting and dominating. But all of a sudden there was some order to it. All of a sudden I understood who all these different versions of me were. And that gave me the ability to thank the 5-year-old terrified me, take the mic back and give it to the optimistic one, and then hear from the realistic one, and hear from different versions of me to better understand who I was and what I wanted. And without that idea, without the encouragement to explore it over time, a conversation about who they were and what they wanted, not in a way that I would have with a therapist or a psychoanalyst, but the way I did when the core question was, what do you want? And who do you want to hear from? And who do you not want to hear from? And what do they want? And what do you really want? And you're in charge. You're the CEO. What do you want? And I share that to say, consider that. So who are those versions of you? And what are they doing? And who's leading that meeting being your life? Who's leading it? And how would you want that to be different if it could be different?